Yo, guys, welcome back to Undefeated at Locals. It's the boys, Marvin and Edgar, here to just kind of bring you guys like an evaluation over all the news and drama that's happened the last couple days, right?
Yeah. So if you didn't know, yesterday, March 13th, we had a ban. Jose Narono, a longstanding member of our community, was banned for the reason cheating major. No supplemental information was given, which is fair.
Yeah, to
Um,
be expected.
but you know, without anything, people began to speculate, and us as a community decided we would side on the player's side here. Like we don't really know why he was banned. We didn't at the time know why he was banned, so we questioned like why was he informed? We were told he wasn't. We kind of had receipts to show that he wasn't, and UVS wasn't saying anything to the contrary, right?
Yeah, 100%. UVS Games did not notate in their post that the all involved parties have been contacted type of thing, right?
Yeah.
In fact, they insinuated that they hadn't. In fact, like
Mhm.
the post definitely insinuates that not privately nor publicly will they discuss the reason for these bans. So it definitely led the community as a whole and our community as well to believe that Jose Narono was not contacted about this whatsoever, not given a reason for the ban. And so what you guys saw what unfolded next,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Of course, riots broke out in discords, on Facebook, all over social media, everywhere that us fans of Universus are sitting, asking for answers, right?
Yeah.
Um, cut to today, where a community member found the answer for us, right?
Yeah.
An anonymous community member took it upon themselves to scrape through every single one of Jose Narono's streamed matches and found where the implications lie, right?
Yeah.
We found very, very clear cut, obvious footage that Jose Narono has cheated against Tamron Cardwell on Tamron's live stream for the Wish tournament.
Yeah. The clear cut, no way to argue it. We looked at it in our Discord. In fact, Marvin's the first one that posted it in our Discord. We took a look and was like, yeah, this is very clear cut, right?
Yep,
We the cheating is very obvious once you see it. And we backpedaled our support for Jose.
absolutely. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, there's we do not condone cheating whatsoever. Via in as undefeated at locals as Marvin and Edgar separately, there's just zero condoning of cheating. Um Vehemently just like so upset about everything around surrounding Jose Narono right now.
yeah. So as a whole, Jose and Omar, for that matter,
Yeah,
we condone their actions. It was really disrespectful for them to take these acts during our webcam events, and moving forward, we will not be supporting or defending them at all. That said, uh, over the course of the weekend, we did engage with the community a lot, right? Um, as a community member, we gave him the benefit of the doubt right off the bat. UVS Games, we don't believe deserves the benefit of the doubt, not after their history with us, right?
yep.
Their history with not only us with the also with the demo team that they
Yeah,
had
yeah,
in
just the
Texas.
community as a whole, right?
Yeah,
Time and time again, they've not bought back any of the faith that they've lost over the last several months. So, of course, as people, we wanted to believe the real person as outside of the actual bad corporation, right? We'll
yeah,
we'll use that phrase here.
hmm
Regardless of Jose having been actually accused, like faulted for cheating, right? Yes, we know the evidence. Again, we do not condone this at all. We see all the evidence, cut and dry. At the end of the day, though, we supported a human being
yeah.
over a corporation. And the reason for that being that the corporation provided that person nor the community anything
Yeah.
at all, right?
And like we are still very much under the assumption that they never provided anything to the player.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not to the player, not to their opponents, not to the judges that were involved. Uh, no parties we believe were informed. We come to this conclusion because they never said it, right?
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
and like it's wild to believe that they just wouldn't say
Yeah.
that.
No, I completely agree. Everybody is taking this everybody is warping the words of our community and the communities surrounding us in their same opinions nobody was ever asking for UVS Games to tell the community what happened.
Exactly.
Everybody wanted UVS Games to tell Jose Norono what happened.
Yeah.
And if he was lying, right? Like let's say you did message Jose. Let's say UVS Games did reach out and Jose even lied about that. Why continue to allow and watch these riots to take place in your Discord rather than just announcing to the community that all parties have been
Yeah.
contacted
That was said in the Discord multiple
several
times.
times?
Just say, like, if this is true, like, people would say, like, how do you know Jose isn't just lying about that? Like, if he is, they should just say they have informed him. That would quiet down
Yeah, a
all the
lot. Yeah,
dissenters, right?
100%. Yeah, it would have been
Um,
targeted at Jose going forward rather than every single one of your community
yeah.
pages.
So that that is its own thing. We very much are were for the player, and we will do so again. Like, UVS still hasn't bought back any. Had they kind of, done what they were supposed to do here and told the community, like, yeah, we already said what we were going to say, we've informed everyone, maybe that would have bought back a little faith in them when the evidence came out, right? We wouldn't have righted it so hard, we wouldn't have been so invested in this. And when the actual evidence came out, we could have said, UVS did the right thing.
Yeah, 100%. Innocent until proven guilty, right?
Yeah.
It's absolutely atrocious how many people I saw that just went full bore without knowing anything whatsoever. Yep, he did it. And again, I do not care that you ended up being right. That is missing my point entirely. You got lucky and ended up being
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It's still atrocious behavior to have even done it in the first
Yeah,
place.
and we have this kind of feeling with certain members of the community that, oh, well, no one would have done this for anyone else that was banned in the past. Every single person that's been banned in the past, as far as I'm concerned, as long as I've been playing, the reasons for their ban was very clear,
Yeah,
right? Like,
absolutely. The whole community knew about. We won't name names,
yeah,
but there's a lot of discourse behind those names, right?
yeah,
Everybody knew, everybody was involved, and it's wild to take out a what was once a pillar of the community, right?
yeah,
That's the thing that keeps getting thrown in my face. You said he was a pillar of the community. Yeah, he was.
he was,
He was part of
yeah,
Unfun Stuff. He absolutely was a pillar of the community. Again, you ended up being right is completely irrelevant to the fact that we were defending a real person.
yeah. So. And we would extend that benefit of the doubt to any community member, even
Yeah,
the ones attacking us
100%.
now.
Any single one
Uh,
of you, I would go to bat for before I ever went to bat for the UVS Games as a company.
Exactly. Moving on, we also have this weird thing in the community where people believe that the people that were dissenting against UVS Games owed UVS Games an apology. This is just absolutely not the case. UVS Games is a company. They, as far as we're concerned, handled this incredibly poorly. This was a PR nightmare. They could have put out the fire at any time and instead chose to just remain silent. They chose actively to just, post their little Critical Role advertisement and say nothing about what was going on in their Discord. A few times someone would come in and say, okay, everybody keep it civil, but zero comment was made. One sentence could have changed this all. UVS Games deserves no apology, not from us, not from how we were acting.
Yeah, no, not from us and not from you guys out there in the community. You are owed an apology from UVS Games. No matter if you believe that or not, you are. It's absolutely insane that it took an entirely separate and anonymous community member to probably ended up handing UVS Games the biggest win of the entire weekend in finding out the real reason that the real reason behind Jose Norono's ban
Yeah,
and providing that to the community.
yeah,
That member of the community is owed a huge apology from UVS Games and just good service, right?
yeah,
You guys as a community are owed an apology for UVS Games allowing this to continue for this long. It's absolutely insane.
yeah. And the last thing we want to address is we have been accused of attacking members of the community for simply being wary or being concerned about what actually happened. This never happened. If you can find a single instance of us attacking someone for simply being concerned about the situation, concerned that maybe Jose or even Omar was cheating, bring it to us. Show us exactly where it was, because I don't think it exists.
Yeah, no, I
Um,
completely agree. I've received so many messages and comments claiming about how like aggressive I was. Yes, of course I was aggressive, right? It was like that's what's needed.
yeah,
This should have been handled the day of, not a day later once a community member handled it for you. Um let's end on like you can't even call this like a positive note, unfortunately. The last thing that I'd like to discuss about the issue is all of you condemning the entire team of unfun stuff. Once again, an absolutely atrocious and insane approach. I'm not going to read it. I don't want. We're not going to show it in the video. We'll link in the description Christopher Bromley's entire little uh article that he wrote explaining how he feels as like the owner and leader of the team over at Unfun Stuff. But two people cannot describe the entire whole that is one of the biggest communities in our card game and one of the most impactful ones, right?
yeah,
On a personal level, Christopher Bromley, Andrew, Tam Cardwell, all of these names are the reason that I play this card game as much as I still do. They're the reason that I'm as good as at it as I am, for watching their content, for interacting with them at events. There's no shot that any of these guys deserve all of the hate just because two bad apples decided to cheat. This can happen, and Bromley has done everything in his power to stop it. Right? He's
yeah,
talked to his players. That's all that we can ask of him. Omar has already apologized in the community, several discords. He has posted his apology letter, and I'm sure down the line eventually Jose will as well. But again, it's not up to the other members to have this happen.
yeah, yeah. Unfun stuff is completely undeserving of any hate that anyone's sending their way. They are still pillars of the community. They are a huge part of our community, a huge reason the game is as successful as it is.
Absolutely.
And we shouldn't be attacking anyone for simply trying to defend their friends from a corporation of all things.
Yep.
So and like in our Discord, we said we would be banning anyone that came in with unfounded accusations. We hold true to that. That'll still be the case.
Yeah, 100%
If
against
you,
any community member.
yeah,
If you're walking into our Discord just to defame somebody without any post, any relative proof, you're just going to catch a ban. That was not trying to be aggressive. That was trying to set a precedent.
yeah,
That is just what's going to happen. I did it for Jose. Again, him actually having done it, it has no meaning here.
yeah,
I did not know that when it happened. I would do it for anybody else in the future, and we will both continue to do so.
yeah.
Any closing thoughts?
Uh, Again, it's one of those things. I know we're gonna get a friendly reminder that we were supposed to bring some positive content.
Yeah, yeah, for
Uh,
sure.
but we are definitely working towards that. It's been a wild weekend for everyone. Anyone that has any concerns, again, if you think that anyone from our community was over the line, send it to us, and if we were, we'll deal with it. Right?
Yeah, yeah. Post it in the comments. Let us know how you guys felt about this weekend and how you guys are approaching getting back to some semblance of normalcy in the card game. We have another webcam event coming up this weekend. Join that if you wish. I believe that is nowhere close to even reaching its cap,
Yeah,
and it gets you those points to attend your regional events, of which we have the first one launching here in a month or so here
yeah,
in Vegas. Catch us in Vegas still. We're still planning on doing that. We're bringing so many members of Undefeated at Locals with us. So please, if you see us there, come talk to us. We're always down to jam free games and talk. And yeah, just please remember, leave a comment below with how you guys are feeling about the card game, and we'll catch you next time.
peace.